Hey YouTube, Fighting Nimbus here, along with
GOB Usopp.
GOB Usopp. Today we're reviewing One Piece Manga Chapter 856, Liar. So, let's talk about the cover page for about 3 seconds. Another random Hoda picture, and you got Frankie making the mecha suit for the frog. I don't
Always
know.
great. Always great. Fun to see.
Alright, moving on. You know, we get the crew in the middle of Mirror World thinking about how do we find Luffy, Sanji. The mirrors can't see him anywhere.
Establishing that they can't get in contact with Luffy anytime soon, so he and Sanji are gonna have to figure everything out, and then they're gonna meet back up. It's gonna be a little while.
Yeah, they have time for Sanji and Luffy to meet, but we'll get to that shortly.
Mm-hmm.
And we got one little dialogue bubble of Peckham's learning that he is in fact alive and that Jinbei did save him, but literally one bubble.
But it was interesting because they said that he was involved in a plot, and I didn't think that he was actually involved in the plot. I thought that, or maybe Jinbei just thought he was, and attributing Capone's plot to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure really how that was supposed to play out, but it seems a little rushed to me.
But then you get the next frame where it's Bobbin getting shot.
That was extremely shocking to me.
I did not see that coming. Not at all.
This was a very strange. I did not even realize he was getting shot the first time through. I just thought he was literally bobbing back and forth. But you clearly see a trail of blood. And if you examine it closely, like I did the second time because I didn't realize what was happening, you see a little cloud of 3 shadows walking around. And when you think of 3, you think of Sanji's 3 brothers normally, naturally.
Yeah, but this time,
Yeah,
you brought up a really great point.
It could be Capone's gang. He can shoot people out of his literally his breast. He shoots people out, and he has hundreds of people in there. I'm sure he can shoot them out.
Their mode of attacking is guns.
Right. Yeah.
So now the only other thing is it could have been, and I don't know why, but Pudding.
Yeah. We did see her use a gun previously to shoot Sanji's sister, and she didn't have to do that, but she did do it, and she literally just took the memory out. So I guess it's a sign that she's not taking the memory of her hurting him out, but we don't know. He did call them bastards though, so.
Yeah, I still think that it's Capone in the end.
Yeah, it's got to be Capone. We know he's plotting something, and this is the first
now
act.
that Big Mom's asleep, it's time to start his plan.
You think about the mob. They weren't meeting in the middle of sunshine and tea parties. They're meeting in the middle of the night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. The party's about to go down. This is when all the scumbags are going to show themselves. I would probably predict that
all
we'll
the
get
demons.
Exactly, the demons. So maybe that was, I guess that literally is the gateway into the demons' plans. Bobbin did mention it, singing the song, going to chase Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, we got to talk about, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. We got to talk about Sanji going to find Luffy. I did not put that together, that literally in the past flashback with Sanji going to feed his sick mother.
Oh, yeah.
He got attacked by a dog on the walk over there. It was a storm. He's wearing a black cloak. It's literally the same thing.
The same exact thing. And then Luffy, just like the mom,
Loves
eats it, even though it's gross and disgusting, and says how delicious it is.
Smile. They both had smiles on their faces, and that just shows right there that Sanji's true family is Luffy.
Yep. And then that is just brought home when he, after their whole argument, and they go back and forth, and Luffy's just calling him a liar and saying, you need to just tell me the truth. What do you want? He calls the Sunny home.
Home, exactly. Sanji knows where his true family is, and I'm sorry I got off topic. Let's jump right into the Vince Smokes pregame. I can honestly talk about that ending of the chapter for weeks, and it looks like we're gonna have to because we're on break next week. All right, so imagine being at this pregame with Sanji's brothers and father, with all
Like
these
the genetically
drunk,
altered superhumans.
yeah, no emotion or no emotion.
Not too surprised that they can drink everyone under the table.
Yeah, exactly. They're all pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. But they seem to be pretty oblivious.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on.
And the three brothers are together in this panel, and this is the panel directly after the attack. So this might be more evidence that it was Capone's gang, since these guys are getting hammered.
And I just a little thing, the heart with the thought bubbles coming out of it. You gotta love how everything is watching.
Yeah, you clearly see homies in every frame that there are homies. You could probably track down every scene in the last couple chapters of One Piece
Someone's always watching.
And literally see all the information that Big Mom has learned. So I think that was just fantastic.
Again, knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, and I mean, she does have the clouds too, which are pretty badass and a very strong weapon for her. But yeah, that's.
And so they all think that Sanji is asleep and Minsmokes are all under control, but they forgot one.
Yeah, they're the third child or the fourth child. I guess they're all quadruplets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so literally, Monkey D. Luffy never looked more like a monkey. Literally, he's just pruned up. Needs food.
I mean, he's just barely clinging on to life. It's not looking good for Luffy, as he says. He's pruned up.
Literally, it's such a great scene. You see Sanji literally dropping the food to him. Luffy's never been happier.
Just been waiting for it. And Luffy is just so happy.
So happy. So is Luffy gonna be missing his tooth forever now? Is that a thing?
Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think the food will bring back the teeth?
No, I think that's always going to be just something.
So it's just the two Sanji knocked out?
Mm-hmm.
There aren't ever a lot of changes to Luffy. He did get the scar in the first chapter.
Mm-hmm.
He did get the scar on his stomach when our favorite big brother died. And, yeah, that's really the only times he's really changed his appearance.
They're big moments, and this is a big moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sanji says, "You liar."
And this is just that's the title of the episode right there. We
drop it. And so again, I did not think that it was going to be Sanji saying "you liar." I thought it was going to be Luffy saying "you liar" at first.
Yeah, well, I reread this chapter bunches of times, and I could see either of them saying it, but at the same time, it's Sanji, man.
I mean, you just can't take it.
He's just so sad, and he's so conflicted, and then he goes through his points. We're starting with number one. He disrespected Luffy. Normally, you'd say, "What is Luffy? Is Luffy gonna be pissed? You disrespected me." But Sanji's the one saying, "I disrespected you and injured you." And you know what Luffy says to that? He doesn't care.
Yeah, Luffy, he's family. He's Nakama.
Number two, my greatest saviors, Zeph and all his buddies back from the floating...
Wait, so they're captured? They're actually being held hostage? I thought they just knew, Big Mom just knew where they were.
Well, what he means is, like, the situation is they're hostages, I guess. They might be. They might be.
I was confused for a little bit.
They could be. This might be a strange translation, but sometimes the words got messed up. They could be. I don't think we visually saw it, but it could have been said to him in a couple different ways.
So then, finally drops number 3. And I knew this was going to be a thing. That Sanji, despite everything that they did to him, he can't give up on family.
He still wants to save him, and
you just have to.
And it's funny because it's probably never when Luffy's the one who
Luffy just loses it. He just loses it. He says, "Tell the truth. What do you want to do? I don't care about any of these reasons."
Right, and
just beats it out of him.
And Luffy literally is the one who says it best. That's just you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Luffy's not known for his poetry, but I thought that was a great moment. Got the smile, missing his fucking tooth. It's amazing.
Luffy once he gets these people in the circle of trust, it's amazing how perceptive he is, even though he's an idiot.
Yeah, he loves his family, and it really shows time and time and time and time again.
Mm-hmm. I think that was a fantastic chapter.
I'm very happy with the chapter. We got the reuniting.
Really well
Sanji's back in the crew. Easy as that. We need to survive.
Gonna bust up that party.
We got to survive this wedding, but you know what? We're ready to go. We're gonna experience this together with the crew, and I'm not sure if we're gonna actually see them plan this, or if it's just gonna show some sketchy things happening throughout the night, and then say, day of the wedding.
Yeah, I think that in 2 weeks when the next one comes out, it's just gonna be day of wedding.
Day of wedding, and we're just gonna jump right into the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, we'll have plenty of time to predict some stuff. We're working on some good ideas here and there. If you liked our Capone theory, well, we might break that down a little more closely based on some past evidence. But we're looking.
But I think that we're entering a really exciting time.
Yes. I'm very excited for all of anime, Dragon Ball Super.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan has been incredible.
But yeah, I think that it's about to get interesting.
This is a very exciting time to be an anime manga fan.
Okay, so to wrap it up, what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 9 this week.
9, okay.
9.
Yep. I'm gonna take a step down. I'm gonna go with just an 8.
8.
There's a lot there, but a lot of this is just kind of getting the scene set for what's going on next. So yeah. I'm gonna give it a solid
8. They're still setting up the table for what's to come, but
yeah.
I really like this chapter because you got Luffy and actually something good happening for Sanji for the first time in a long time. Real good, actual good for him. And, it really sets the table for what's coming up next. We're officially getting the wedding now. We're literally going to see Wedding Crashers Part 2, if that's not already a movie, except with the characters of One Piece.
So it's going to be great. There's about to be some serious mayhem that's going to go down.
This is going to be insane. I can't even imagine the characters that are going to show up to this wedding.
Everyone's going to be there. It's gonna be fun.
I wonder if we'll even get admirals or something like that. I don't know. Anyone from
Could
the government.
I don't know. Honestly, if Big Mom sends them an invite, they can't say no.
Blackbeard, who's going to come? I don't know.
Well, Teach, that would be interesting. A Teach appearance would be, whew.
Yeah, but we'll have to see. We might be able to look for some evidence there as well, but.
Word. So
that's another Team 12 review
next week. But I think we'll be coming out with a good theory video. We'll get something good for you guys next week. So I think that's just about it. Got anything else, Nimbus?
That's all on my end, Gob.
Cool.
Until next time. YouTube signing out.
Team 12 out.
Hey YouTube, Fighting Nimbus here, along with...
God Blue, what up?